I got Volkanovski on this one. I mean, just the way what he did to Max and what Max did yeah. So I'm going for Volkanovski for sure.
That's a good one too, man. Brian looked really good in his last fight. But Alex is Alex. Oh, man. I think I'm going to go Alex. Just on paper, if I would have to bet the house, I think I would have to go Alex, you know?
Man, after seeing Brian's last performance, I'm going with the dog. I'm taking Ortega.
Oh, that's another exciting one, too, especially like the new Brian that we saw in the Korean Zombie card. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Brian on this one.
I mean, shit. Brian Ortega looked pretty good in his last fight, so I think I'm going to go with Brian.
Ooh, Volkanovski. Yeah. I think it was a pretty close fight between him and Holloway. Last two fights, obviously, you go either way. But then you watch Holloway just murder Brian Ortega. So I don't think Brian Ortega's going to have what it takes to put Volkanovski away.
Volkanovski all day. I think that Ortega's a top-tier fighter, but when you look at this is how I look at it. I know styles make fights, but when you look at what Max Holloway did to Ortega, and then the close fights that Holloway and Volkanovski have had, I think it's going to be a similar matchup. I think that Volkanovski does something similar to Ortega that Max Holloway did.
Alexander Volkanovski, I believe. I think he has the better overall game. Although Brian Ortega looked amazing his last fight. I just think his weird kind of stocky, short, compact is going to be hard for Brian Ortega to maybe get it to the ground, and I don't think his Brian Ortega striking is better than Volkanovski's.
I think Volkanovski takes that fight, and then Holloway rematches, and then Holloway ends up regaining his title.
That original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.